Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. First and 10, it's Griffin. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Again on second and 10, it's Griffin. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
On second and 12, Griffin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Turner. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. They'll run with Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it second and 14. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. first down. It's Elliott, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Lawrence. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and goal at the Raiders' 10-yard line.
He gets it left side to Johnson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Lawrence into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5 and to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Griffin. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's out right at the 25. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Griffin. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Geno Atkins got home that time.
And it's 3rd.
To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence. Man open, it's Moss complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier through this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
2nd and 2.
Elliott, toss right. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A 25-yard attempt.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Now Griffin back into his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun, Griffin. And he's got Jamal Charles. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now Griffin on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Sliding out of the pocket. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got it. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. There's Griffin to throw. Rolling to his left. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Griffin. Right side complete. That's Woods. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Janikowski's kick is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this 3rd quarter of play. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Then he'll take this back down inside the 20. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They go read option with Griffin. On the option, here's Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
And As he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 22 yards there, a first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Complete to Ezekiel Elliott. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Lawrence being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Back to throw. Lawrence. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. On first down, Griffin. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard.
Quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now an inside handoff for Charles. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Griffin. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. To throw is RG3. Steps away to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is
fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And they are going to get this one back, it looks like. So nearly like-for-like fumbles, but they hang on to this thing and keep it a turnover. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. On the option, here's Griffin. Zeke going to get it on the option. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Back to the score, Raiders 19. Our home team, nothing. Sebastian Janikowski set to kick off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Johnson.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.